Oh, welcome back. Welcome back. So happy that you can sit back and join us. Coming up right now, we have a bilingual person. She's a bilingual educator, by the way, who joins the show to speak about the importance of planning for retirement and why young people should be thinking about that early on in life. So please welcome to the show, Jessica Figueroa. Jessica, welcome.
Thank you so much for having me.
Jessica, you've been in this for a little while, huh? Can you tell us about your journey in this business of financial literacy?
Yes, I actually been learning for myself and also teaching others for almost 2 years and a half.
Yeah.
And also my background actually for folks out there, you don't have to study finances to get your finances in order. My background is in healthcare management. However, going through different stages of my life, like becoming a mom, having a business, there are certain things that had to be in place, which is having your finances in order.
Yeah.
So I feel so much passion for that. So now I'm teaching others to do the same.
No, I can see the mix because healthcare, if you don't have your financial stuff in order, it can weigh on your mind. You got to
Right. So
have a
it
healthy
generates so
mind.
much stress, like you're
Yeah,
thinking about the next month. And,
exactly.
as smart as just take action now and start thinking about how you can make just those changes little
Yeah.
by little.
Exercise your mind, body, and spirit every day in preparation
Right.
for life. So, how did you get into it?
Okay, so like I said, after coming out of college, I started thinking, okay, how am I going to start thinking
Yeah.
about paying back my student loans?
Yeah, that'll
So
that'll
one of
make
the
it happen
things
for you. I know what you're talking about. Go ahead. Yes.
So okay, so I invested. I am a firm believer on investing in myself.
Uh-huh.
Education, getting the right skills. But being out there in the world, you still gotta go through your internships of things that you need to prove yourself, prove to the world that you're still adding value to the marketplace. So in that sense, in 2020, I started looking for ways that I can start doing first for myself. Like, how
Yeah.
am I going to start paying faster? I don't want to put myself in a plan that will take me like 10, 20 years from now and delaying things that are important for me.
Yes.
At that point, I did not know how to start. I wasn't even aware, I should say, about the things that I didn't know, meaning saving for retirement, or I was just thinking about paying back my student loan. So that's how I got started learning about my educating about the things that don't teach you in school. They teach about corporate finance, but not about our finances.
Yeah. So, but yeah, a lot of people don't know about all the things that you need to do in order to make things work in life, and you just live in the moment instead of planning for the future.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Becoming an adult, that should be one of the part of your checklist, like
Yeah.
checklist when it comes to, having your financials. Just start being aware. That should say that should be the first step if for the young folks out there. Like just being aware that the amazing opportunities and resources that are out there now everywhere. Just you have to figure out what works for you and what's important to you and your family.
So, but your organization, you and your organization, you teach that, right? And how do you put that out
Yes.
there? How do you spread the word?
Absolutely, that's an awesome question because of that. So I when I got started learning for myself, I started talking about my family, my friends, people that I know about finance. Like, how you doing this? How you saving for retirement? How you protecting yourself? There's a lot of things that it comes from finances,
Right.
but a lot of people, what are you talking about? Just go out there, find a good job with benefits, and retire 65. I said that's it. So, and then my organization and we started only not teaching about the tools, but also about going a little bit back and thinking about why is it, specifically our community, because we do also in English and in Spanish,
Yeah.
to make it easier and simple. So we sit down with people and said, okay, how is it that, what are those beliefs that are holding us back as a community, that why, as opposed to the part of the population, they already no way ahead, but they're still a little bit step forward than us. Because when it comes to ourselves, like we still like having our money in under the mattress. You're still thinking about just living the moment, which is okay, still planning, But
Yeah.
going back about the beliefs that we're in a country that we can take a lot of advantage in a good way for not for ourselves, but also actually building generational wealth for our future families. Because it's not only us; a lot of us have kids that we don't want them to wait until 65 to start saving, right?
Right. Well, when do you start? And give us a couple of tips on what should we do to prepare for it and get things rolling in that financial area.
Okay, perfect. Well, the way it starts now. As soon as you get the information, as soon as you are aware of the things that are out there,
Uh-huh.
don't delay it, and also find out what's right for you in a way that what you feel comfortable with. And if you want to get ahead in one of the very first financial tools, like you said, financial wellness and your health is very so much it's correlated because if we think about that, if we know good financially, that creates extra stress, that creates anxiety, and you most likely, not in a good mood. So that tends to maybe eating habits, a lot of things like that. And so the very first thing I always say, get a financial checkup. And people
Uh,
say, wait, what? Your doctor? What is a financial checkup?
get a
So
financial
just like
checkup.
taking your car to, every year to check up, or yourself to check your eyes, check your blood pressure, your annual. For all that, it's the same thing with your finances. Like
And
I always say, when
what
was the last time somebody sat down with you and say, okay, you on the right track, we need to
yeah.
change this because, yeah, not
S-
everything works for everybody.
Simply, what are some of the things that we can look forward to? You look forward to building up your 401k, your savings account, Social Security, all of those other things. Maybe you have money in stocks, real estate. Should we be looking at that whole area to build up a huge portfolio or an account in those areas? So that some of the things that will help us prepare for retirement briefly.
Right, right. I always say that when it comes to having all those financial pieces, it's important. If you have them, great. I congratulate you because
Mm-hmm.
not all people have them. And the first thing I say is only just like building your team, like a soccer team. I love soccer. So if you have the team players in the right position, it's most likely that you're gonna win the game. So how you gonna win the game on money? Having all those pieces working for you. So work with the financial professional in different areas. If you have a house, work with maybe go to the bank and ask how I can refinance my house. How if I have a 401k, ask you HR or somebody that will help you that's managing your account. How can I max out my account? How can I contribute more so I can save faster? Or if and also in the sense of that, it's very very important. People tend to forget the type
Yeah.
of investor you are
Yeah.
because
One more question. I
yes.
know because they're gonna maybe stop, but you got to come back because you're a wealth of information. What services are you providing during Hispanic Heritage Month?
Okay, perfect. So seminars, there's a bunch of seminars that are being held all throughout this month, and I would like for you to, I would like to invite you all actually to end the month strong in October
Yeah.
15th. We're gonna have an amazing, amazing event for
Uh-huh.
you. I'm inviting you all. It's gonna be bearing force and business owners how to make a profitable business and start expanding your business as well. We're gonna partner up with a bank, so you can find the details on my social media, and I would love to see you all there so we can get to know each other. And I'm here to help. I'm here if there's any way I can help you. Just reach back to me, and I'm so glad to share everything I know with you all.
Jessica Figueroa, thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Jessica Figueroa, bilingual financial educator and entrepreneur. We'll take a quick break. We'll come right back and give you more next.